So good morning again to the people who do watch my videos. Subscribe and like. We're going to walk around Canabs where I'll take some pictures. So they have historical markers. I guess that's what I would call them. Plaques. Different Hollywood stars that worked in the filming of movies in the Canab area. Also, historical markers about the city itself too, the church, things like that. So I'm going to take a few videos and I'll post them today as Julie and I go by. The ones that we know of. I mean, most of you will know these people that we take pictures of, and you can read about each one. Alright? Talk to you later. That was a Rat Pack, and some of these I know. As I go through them, you'll notice you can read about each one of them in their time in Canab and the years they were filming. Some of them lived and filmed here their entire lives. That's why it was called Little Hollywood. You'll notice some of them. I mean, growing up as a kid, I watched Bonanza. There's Glenn Ford. I grew up, James Gardner. I watched some of these shows, so a lot of you people will know who they are. And then it talks about the history of what different films they were in and shows. Clint Eastwood. So it kind of amazed me because a lot of them I recognized them, but I didn't know their names. And so it was kind of interesting to read about each one of them. Hopefully you can stop it in the video. I don't know. I'm using a new program on my phone. Hopefully you can stop it and blow it up and read the finer print below their names on which different movies they were in over the years and where they filmed. Because most of the stuff was all filmed here locally around the Canab area. Some of it dating back into the 40s, I think. But Gunsmoke was filmed here, and some of the cowboy shows. There's you see, I think it's Long Ranger, Dale Evans. Quite a few of these people. I'm 64, so I watched a lot of these shows in black and white as a kid growing up. I wanted to be a cowboy when I was little. So it'll bring some. Didn't know this was here. We just found it when we were walking. Drove through here lots of times. I actually stayed here. So Grizzly Adams, everybody know. That show. A lot of people would. Some of these people I didn't know. Tony Curtis. It's a familiar name. A lot of the names, a lot of the faces you recognize, I didn't know their names. So it was kind of interesting. It took us probably, a few hours to walk. I think there was 113 of these plaques. And sorry about, depending on which way you're walking, because these are all mounted in the streets along on the sidewalk. And so it's kind of hard to take a picture of it with the sun shining, so you'll get my shadow in a lot of those. But you still should be able to read it, hopefully. I'll see what it looks like after I get done editing this, because there's a new program I found on here. Peter Fonda. There's I'm trying to think. Ronald Reagan's in here somewhere too, I think. I'm trying to think who else I saw that I recognize the names, and people that are into film history and old cowboy pictures and things like that will recognize a lot of these people. There's actually there's Dale Evans. Pretty interesting. Dennis Weaver. I got a kick out of it. Hopefully you guys will too. And hopefully you can stop it as it goes through there, so you can read about what each one did and the movies they were in. John Wayne, the Duke. So, Don Knotts. A lot of people know Don Knotts over the years. So, some of these I've never heard of. I'm sure Daniel Boone. A lot of shows that I watch is. So just got back from walking through town and taking pictures of all the movie stars that have, and there's some directors in there and producers, and then there's some plaques about the city itself in the community. So I think there's 113 pictures I'll have total in there. So tells you a little bit about, you'll recognize a lot of names in there. Dennis Weaver, Clint Eastwood, people that probably my age, the people that made pictures back in cowboy pictures and things like that in this area over the years. So hopefully you enjoy it. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye.